All right. Okay. So this is polynomial division. We did this a little while back, didn't we? Let's do a simple one first. See, one of these is actually going to be divided by x squared plus 5x plus 1. You didn't do one like this, question 2, but we'll do that soon. So if I give you an example like x minus 3, x squared minus 2x plus 4. Okay, do you remember what to do first? What goes up here?
X per...
This would be x, won't it?
X.
Because this is x squared, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that would be x times x, which is x squared, right? And then you go x times minus 3. So minus 3x. Okay, so that number that you wrote x is multiplied to x, which gives you x squared. But then you have to multiply it again to this number here to give minus 3x. And then we subtract. So x squared minus x squared is 0. Minus 2 minus negative 3, what's that? Minus 2 plus 3, which is 1. So this will be x. Okay, and then we drop down the 4 because we need some other number here. So what number goes here? Anyone? What goes there? We've got an x here, and this is x. So wouldn't this be 1? Yeah, plus 1. So 1 times x is x. 1 times minus 3 is minus 3, and then we subtract. So 4 minus negative 3 would be 7. So what's that 7? What's special about that? What's that number called?
Remainder, teacher.
Right, remainder. How about this number here, x plus 1? Starts with Q. QU?
Quotient.
No? Yeah, quotient. Right, quotient. And what about this number here? What did we call that? Starts with D. D-I, V-I, S-O-R, divisor. The thing you're dividing in with, okay? And what about this one under the root, under the, what you call it? Forgot what that's called. What's that bit called in there? Starts with D as well. D-I-V-I-D-E-N-D, what you might forget. Okay, so that's just some of the vocab that you might have forgotten. I'll rub it out. So when I start talking about dividend, divisor, that's what I'm talking about there. All right. But we don't have to rush through this anyway, but I think doing it online might make some things a little bit quicker, especially with the graphing. Remember, the polynomial graph is quite difficult to explain in the video, so I'm going to do that at the end. Okay, what about this one? So you can do with me if you want. X minus 4, because you got some to do yourself in a minute down here. So x cubed plus 2x squared plus x minus 3. Okay, what number goes first? What should that be? We've got x and we've got x cubed. X what?
Power 2.
Right, x squared, x power 2. So x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times minus 4, minus 4x squared. And then we subtract, just as you would do with division. X cubed minus x cubed, gone. 2 minus negative 4, what's that? What happens to minus negative? Oh, admit, there she is. All right. Okay, 2 minus negative 4 is 6. Okay, so 2 minus negative 4 is 6x squared. And we need a number here that will get rid of the 6x squared. Oh, bring down the x. So we've got something times x is 6x squared. What would be here? What number?
Plus 6x.
6x, good, plus 6x. So 6x times x, 6x squared. 6x times minus 4, minus 24x. Okay, so x minus negative 24 would be 25, right? 25x. 1 minus negative 24. So be careful if you're minus negatives here, that becomes plus. So minus 3. So what number goes here now?
25.
Yeah,
Plus
25, because you got 25 down here. So that's going to have to be
25?
plus 25, right? So 25 times x, 25x, 25 times minus 4, minus 100. Almost needed a calculator. Oh, look at that. So minus 3 minus negative 100, that would be 97, right? 97, that would be your remainder then. So is this x minus 4 a factor or not?
No.
No, because this number's not 0, right? If this x minus 4 is a factor, this is your remainder, and that would be 0. So we're going to do remainder theorem later anyway. Can I rub this out? Are you okay with this one?
Yep.
All right, I'll just clean part of it. So I just get that out the way. Okay, so what about this other one? Do you want to try this yourself first? Can I give you 5 minutes to do this? What do you reckon?
Okay.
You want to try it? Let's just set it up. I'll start you off. Ah, you need that, do you? Too bad. I'm filming it anyway, so you can watch the video. So don't worry if I rub something off. Okay, so just divide this like you did this one. So x squared plus 5x minus 1. Divide into your cubic. You got a power of 3, so it's a cubic. Well, what about this one? I'm going to open my file on my tablet so I check I don't do anything wrong, because it could be easy to make a mistake. Okay, so what do you think? What would be the first number then? What goes here?
X.
Right, so that would be x, because x times x squared is x cubed. But now we have 2 more terms. Doesn't matter, just do the same. X times 5x, x squared. X times minus 1 minus x. So we got x cubed minus x cubed. Good, gone. X squared minus 5x minus 4x squared. Minus 3x minus x. Minus negative would be plus x. That's minus 2x, right? All right. But now here, you're going to multiply. You're going to need another term. So at this point, you can just drop down the 1, because you're going to need that when you multiply a number back to this, which has 3 terms. Is that okay? Let me check. All right, okay. It's okay at the moment. I've got to check what I did earlier. Okay, so what number would go here then? We've got a minus 4x squared.
Negative,
And this is x squared. So this would be what?
negative 4.
Negative 4 minus 4. So negative 4 times x squared. Negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times, that was 5. So that's negative 20x. Negative 4 times negative 1 is plus 4. All right, so negative 4 minus negative, this becomes plus. So if they're the same, they'll disappear. Minus 2 plus 20, what that, 18x. 1 minus 4, negative 3. And you stop there, that's the remainder. So your remainder can have x in it. It depends on what you're dividing by. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. Do you want to copy that down or? Anyway, so I'll leave it there. Here's 2 for you to do. I'm going to leave you like 5 or 10 minutes to do them. Do you want to try them first? Yeah. I've got the answer, so I'll go through it anyway, but I'll scroll up myself. All right. But anyway, you can tell me what answer you get, and then you can, I can tell if you're right or wrong. So what you should tell me is when you calculate, tell me what your remainder is here. So the number you get at the bottom. If you tell me this number, I can tell you if you're right or wrong, then the rest should be correct. And this remainder here, I got to be a fraction. So that's going to be fun. I hope I'm correct, so I haven't double checked it. But I got a fraction here when I did this one. Okay, can I scroll up? Do you want to have some time to do this? Okay, there's some people. I just opened your window again just to look what you're doing. Okay, I'll give you, say, 5 minutes, okay? So do them. I'll scroll up because I'm going to have to write anyway. All right, okay, so let's say 5 minutes. I'll check my timer. But you can see on your computer anyway. And also, before you go too far, you see you're missing a term, right? You're missing the x squared term. What do you put in here? What should I put in? What goes in here, anyone? X cubed, but we're missing an x squared term. So put in 0x squared. If you don't, you're going to get messed up because you should have a number there or a blank space, but that's 0. So put in 0x squared. I should have said that. So 0 minus x squared, 0x squared doesn't matter. Just make it plus. And then plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so put a 0 in there for the space. And also this one here, we're missing an x cubed and an x term. So 4x4 plus 0x cubed minus 3x squared plus 0x plus 1. It's a bit long, that one. Like that. Yeah, so when you got the remainder for question A, let me know. Maybe
teacher.
Yeah.
YB I got 11 as reminder.
11 for A or B?
B.
11. I'm going to photo math this question. So you have to wait and I'll check my answer. You could well be right. Did you do question A already?
Yes.
What did you get for A?
Reminder I get minus 73.
Yeah, that's what I got. So for this one, I got remainder minus 73. But this second one, I want to check because I actually forgot to check these. So let me see. You keep working anyway. Just double check your work and I'll see what the wizardry of photo math is going to tell me. I'm going to take a photo and get an answer. Because I could be wrong. No, let's just check. No, it's not 11. Actually, my answer is correct. So you have to, maybe you need to double check that one. Okay, so are you using a tablet?
Note.
Oh, okay. Can you go back and rub it out and try again? Just see, yeah, it is a fraction, definitely. So I've checked the answer on the photo math. So you're gonna get a fraction answer. Okay, and it's the problem with the last step right at the end. So try it again, and then I'll go through it soon anyway. I've got to keep an eye on the time. When do we finish? 12:10? Is it 12:10 we finish? Where's my schedule? 12:20. Oh, we got plenty of time. All right. Okay. Is anyone else getting minus 73 for this part A? Yes or no?
B.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, I'll go through this one. If you're still a bit slow, you can follow along. But you've got an x cubed, you've got an x. Other student can work on B. All right, so x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 4, 4x squared. At this point, we subtract. So x cubed minus x cubed is 0. 0 minus 4 minus 4x squared. At this point, we drop down the next term, which is 2x. So we've got x and we've got minus 4x squared. So this looks like it will be minus 4x. Minus 4x times x, minus 4x cubed. Oh, sorry, 4x squared. Minus 4x times 4, minus 16x. All right, then we subtract that. So these two will be gone. 2 minus negative 16 is going to be 18x. Bring down the minus 1. Okay, so this is going to have to be 18. 18 times x, 18x. 18 times 4, that's 72. Okay, I'll go down a little bit. So 1 minus negative 72 would be 1 minus 72, minus 73. Right, that's better. So are you okay with that one, everyone? I hope so. But I'm filming it, so you can always go back and look at this again. And I just have to edit the video because sometimes you're quiet and I cut that bit out. Only the bit when I'm kind of teaching I'll keep. So what about that next one then? So I'll give you a few minutes, think about it a bit more. But you will get a fraction answer, I've double checked it. So a little bit tricky. Only at the last step. You end up with a fraction at the very bottom down here before you do the remainder. But I might, yeah?
Letter B, I got 9x plus 1.
Huh? You still have x in the remainder?
Yes, teacher. Doctor, I don't know.
My chai cannot be that. I'll do a couple of lines, then you can see. But the x will be gone. Yeah, definitely at the end there. Okay, so you've got 2x. So this would have to be 2x squared, wouldn't it? Sorry, 2x cubed.
Teacher, it can be decimal or not?
Yeah, it'll be a fraction or a decimal, yeah. And positive number. I'll do a little bit and then you just check you've got some working correct and then you can finish it. So 2x cubed times, okay, so 4x4. When you multiply them, you'll get this. 2x cubed times minus 3, minus 6x cubed. At this point, we subtract. 0 minus negative 6 be 6x cubed. Okay, to bring down your minus 3x squared. Okay, so we've got 2x and 6. So this is going to have to be 3x squared, right? So 3x squared times 2x, 6x cubed, good, same. 3x squared times minus 3, minus 9x squared. Is everyone okay to there? Right? So minus 3 minus negative 9 is minus 3 plus 9, which will be 6x squared. Bring down your 0x. You might think it's nothing, but that's 0 is important here. So 0x here. So looking at this, we've got 2x and we have 6x squared. So this looks like it's going to be 3x. Okay, 3x times 2x, 6x squared. 3x times minus 3, minus 9x here. So 6x squared minus 6x squared, that's 0. We'll go up a bit. So that would be 0. 0 minus negative 9 is 9x x. We bring down the 1. Now you see the problem we're going to have here. So you want a number that multiplies to be 2x, that gives you 9x, or a number that multiplies by 2, that will give you 9. So if you want to know what's in this box, wouldn't that just be 9 on 2? That's just 9 on 2. Just put the 2 down. So your number up here is going to be 9 on 2. That's maybe where you got the error there. Does that make sense? I know the fraction ones are a bit tricky because you've got 2 and 9 and they're not divisible as a whole number. So this would be 9 on 2 because 9 on 2 times 2 is 9. Okay, so that will give you 9x. Then 9 on 2 times minus 3 will be minus 27 on 2. I'm going down in the corner now, so I've got to scroll up. There, better. Can you see that now? And so at that point, you need to subtract 9 minus 9, gone. And this is 1 minus negative 27 on 2. You can change that to positive, 1 plus 27 on 2. And I'll change the 1 to be 2 on 2. That's the same, isn't it? 2 on 2 is 1. 27 on 2 will give you 29 on 2. And that's your remainder there. So I managed to do one correctly, which I don't always do. 29 on 2 there. So you can copy that one down if you want, or you can wait for the, I'll leave it there. So has anyone finished that one? It's probably only this end bit here you may have had an error with this fraction number here. They're a bit tricky actually, but you do see them sometimes. We have any more questions about that? Is that okay?
Can you scroll up a little bit, please?
Scroll up to, you mean up to the top bit or?
Oh, okay.
That one? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you can keep it in a notebook, but I can send you the answers later too, but I'll probably send a video so you can watch it again if you're not sure. Because for the division, it's very important for, as you can see, for like most of the topics that you did, you have to be able to divide because you need the factors later on. So factorization, solving equation, graphing inequalities as well, solving inequalities. So this is like a really important topic. That's why I mentioned that if you can do this topic, you can pretty much do like all of the unit, all of the section. Okay. Then what's the next section? The next section is on the remainder theorem, but I think we'll do that. I see you tomorrow, don't I? I think I see you tomorrow about period 3 or something. So I think we'll do the remainder theorem tomorrow. I don't have to hurry through this, but I need to make sure that you can do it okay. Because with the video, I don't get feedback much, so I'm not sure you really understand or not. That's all right. We need to go a little bit quicker too. So I think with the Zoom class, we can go a little bit faster as well. So is everyone finished? Yes or no? So that's the example. We'll do some harder ones coming up anyway. So we're going to finish at 12:10, but it's 12:02 now. I don't have any more to do. Do you want to do another one or not? Or are you okay? Any more? You better say something or I'll give you a question. Is it enough?
Yeah, enough. Yeah.
Enough? Yeah, I'm making a space now. You sure? I can make up anything.
No. Enough.
Oh God,
Yeah.
no.
We're good. We're good.
All right, you okay?
I
Yeah,
can
we're okay.
scroll down. Just scroll down.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
so
okay.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay. Thank you.
all finished?
Yep.
And did you copy the last bit, 29 on 2? Because all this talking, I'll just edit out of the video later. I'll just include the like explanations and stuff, but not the conversations. I'll put it on YouTube, but I'll make it an unlisted video so other people can't see it anyway.
Why is the answer 29 over 2?
Because I've got one, go back to my drawing. I got 1 here, 1 minus negative 27 on 2.
Oh, okay.
But the
I see.
9 minus 9 is gone off, obviously.
Okay.
So, and that would become plus, and I changed my 1 to 2 on 2. So if you don't have a calculator, it's a good idea just to change these numbers to have the same denominator like that. And then they're really easy to add because when you add fraction, remember the denominator is a common denominator like that. So for example, if you had 3 plus 3 on 4, you know, it's 3 3/4 if you want, but we can also make that 3 as 12 on 4, right? Because 12 on 4 is 3. And now I can add it to the 3 on 4 because now I have a common denominator. So that would be 15 on 4. So it's good practice when you're doing this to try and do it, because otherwise you've got to reach for the calculator and all kinds of things anyway. But if you're using a tablet, you might have some calculator function, or you can just grab your calculator, or you can just do it by hand anyway, like this. All right, so, but yeah, those ones are a little bit tricky because of the fractions involved with this one. So you just got to be looking, because you know 2 can't divide into 9. So you're going to end up with a bit of a problem with some question that have fractions in them. All right. So any more questions, or you want to go? You're all dancing, so you want to have lunch? I'm going to have lunch. I don't know about you, but I've got to find something in the fridge. All right. Are you all done? Everyone finished? So you can go now. I'm going to kick you all out. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. I see you tomorrow.
Bye
Right.
bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Good luck.
See you.
All right.